Clubhouse. The visitor clubhouse is down the third baseline in this direction. We've got a couple more people coming down through security. Again, for those of you just coming down the ramp, this is our only restroom stop. Women's room is to the left. Men's room in the corner to the right. The next restroom stop will be an hour from now at the end of the tour. If you don't need to use the restroom, just step this way toward me so I don't feel so lonely here. Big monster wall behind it. You're going to want to snap a picture, of course, and follow me to the left. And stay with the group you came with, because you're going to be met by fan photo. They're going to take a picture of your group. Costs you nothing but a smile at this point. At the end of the tour, they'll be printed out, and at that point it'll cost a little more than a smile, but they do a nice job, so hopefully you'll take a look at them on the way out at the end of the tour. Then we have an opportunity today to do something we haven't had the chance to do in quite a while, which is we're going to get to go into the visitor clubhouse. So the visitor clubhouse is a small space. I'll talk to you about it right outside before we head in, and I'll tell you a little bit of the history of the visitor clubhouse. Why don't you follow me into Fenway Park?
Yes, it's awesome. Yeah, that was all right in here. Yep. Very cool.
Fenway opened up in 1912. Both teams actually changed into horse stables beyond center field. And then they built clubhouses on the first base side. In fact, there's one big room with the two teams changing in the same room with just a curtain hanging down between the two teams. Later they built a wall, but they still shared the walkway getting off the field. And can anybody see any problems that might occur with two teams sharing the same walkway coming off of it? That's exactly what happened. It was the Red Sox and our good friends, the New York Yankees, getting into it in 1952 as a kind of a fight coming off the field, and everybody ended up back on the field with a big scrum. And in the end, the owner decided we got to find a spot for the visitors away from the home team. So they found this storage closet over here, and they made it as big as they could and as nice as they could. And you will see that it is neither of those two things. Until really recently. As I said, there was a net up here from 1936 all the way to 2002, and he bought the club in 1933 and ran until he passed away in 1976. Then his wife Jean Yockey ran the club. Very unusual still to have a woman running a sports team. She ran until she died in 1992, and then the Yockey Trust ran the club for quite a while until they did something perhaps they shouldn't. They asked the city of Boston for permission to build a brand new Fenway Park. They had the plans all drawn up. They had the land already purchased across the street where they're building a new building right now. And the city funds you are in right now. Put on sale in February of 2003 in a blizzard. People camped out overnight, sold out the entire season, all 269 seats and 100 standing room behind. 81 home games sold out in 72 minutes. And that's when the new owners realized, oh, these are going to be popular. They weren't sure because they originally priced them at $50 a seat. That's not the price anymore, in case you're wondering. The answer is, it depends. Like when you buy an airline ticket, so a demand-based pricing. American League scores, and that's why you need the Wi-Fi. The third guy has the hardest job of all. He's doing the National League scores. The reason it's difficult, you cannot get to the back of the scoreboard down there. There's these huge poles helping hold up those new green monster seats we were enjoying 15 minutes ago. He's got to do the changing of the scores from the front, meaning coming out of that scoreboard from the door I mentioned, holding the tiles under one arm, step ladder under the other, between innings or during a pitching change. He runs down, he climbs up, takes down the old numbers, puts up the new numbers, runs all the way back, closes the door behind him, and he's got to do it fast because they've sped up the game. There's only 2 minutes flat now between innings on a locally broadcast game. He doesn't always make it, so if you're coming to the games this weekend, I'm imploring you to put your cell phone down and watch the real action happening here at Fenway Park. Now, it's pretty cool to see that. You'll see it in no other ball. The Red Sox right now are near the top in payroll. Yep, they're paying a luxury tax. They're not paying the highest luxury tax. It's all really complicated. They're paying for players you've never heard of. Let's put it that way. Rosie Castillo down in Pawtucket, who is driving a really nice car, but he cannot be brought up to the major league system where it counts against the major league salary cap, and it costs a ton of money. There's been a lot of investment by the owners in both the physical facility that you're seeing today and also in the team. Now, the team has gone a long way from the 86 years without a World Series.